Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all had a happy new year, Merry Christmas, and you guys were successful in your hunting season this year. Today I'm going to put together a deer feeder using the American Hunter legs. I have a Moultrie Pro Hunter motor. Fingers crossed, I have somebody that's going to allow me to hunt hogs on their property. Nobody hunts them there. They're not too big on leasing it, but I know a good family member, so he said, yeah, no problem. Get your feeder set up and we'll go kill some hogs. So what I got here is I got a 55-gallon drum I just picked up for 20 bucks with a lid. And right now I'm in the process of cutting the hole in the middle. And we'll get back to you in a little bit. All right, so what you can see here is I took a step-up bit, got the center of the barrel, drilled the barrel, took some tin snips, I cut relief holes, and I just bent them up, making my own funnel. The Moultrie kit I have is going to fit over this, so it's going to cover this. You know, you could probably, if you would want to snip this so it's not as dangerous, not as sharp, but this should work. The biggest step up bit I had was that big, so it got me, if I had a little bigger one, that's all you would need, but I didn't have one, so this is the way I did it. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the same wafer bit, the step up bit that I used before, just to make sure I stop. Alright, they all fit, very good. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the legs first, the American Hunter leg kit, before I can flip it over so the motor's not going to get in the way. Alright, so what I did next was I went around the rim of the barrel. I marked 20 inches. I went from here. I had a starting point of here. I went across to 20 inches. I made another mark at 20 inches. Came back across here to 20 inches. that gives me the triangle for my legs. And what I did was I took a T-square, I marked the side of the barrel where I originally wanted it. As you can see right here. Took a T-square from the ground up, made a straight line where I'm going to drill, where I'm going to put my legs, my leg brackets, I should say. So I'm going to do that all the way around, and then I'll get back to you when we start putting the legs on. I'll show you the kit that I got. Alright, so what I did was I went around and I marked all the legs, and I center punched. I put a center, I punched a hole for the drill bit. You don't need to see me doing all that crap, wasting your time. So now I'm going to go around, just fill the hole, drill the holes out. 5/16 carriage bolt the kit comes with. So the kit comes with this bracket that goes inside, and this is the leg that goes on the outside. What happens is you get the metal poles, they slide up over this and lock in place. So what I'm going to do is, when I put this bracket on the inside, I'm probably going to put some adhesive in here and some silicone so no water gets in, just to be safe. And then we'll bolt them on like this, and then we'll probably mount the motor. Very important, first things first, make sure you vacuum up all the shards of metal. You step on that, you're going to know it. I'm using this Lexel instantly waterproofing cured sealant, paintable. I guess it's an epoxy or it's a silicone base. Put some on there on the holes. Now some are probably asking, are you going to put a funnel in there? I don't know yet. If I get one of the plastic ones, if I need to, I could probably cut it in pieces. Like I put a cut in it and fold it if I need to. And that's it. Before I do anything else with this, put the motor on it, paint it. It looks like the guy I got it from stored some kind of butter. I guess he must get them in bulk from a factory or something. And it's got all kinds of, it's very greasy on the inside. It's not motor oil. It looks more like butter. that's what you can see how the legs attach. Yeah, so it is really cold here in North Carolina. I mean, geez, this is New Jersey weather. Um, really can't do much. I'm sure my hoses are frozen. Uh, can't paint it yet because of the wet weather, the cold weather. So I'll get back to you when I pick up this project. Hopefully by the weekend, at least it gets to the 40s in the middle of the week. I'm gonna spray the inside with like Simple Green or something, and get that it looks like it's butter. That's what it looks like to me. I'll get that butter out of there, and then we'll put the motor on, or I'll probably paint it first, and then put the motor on. So what I'm doing now is I'm just wire brushing, wire wheeling some of the stickers off. I'm using a torch to melt the glue. Hopefully it'll help it come off a little bit. Alright, so here's where we're at. I got the bracket on the bottom for the motor. I decided to go to Academy Sports, and I bought the funnel, the plastic funnel. This one from Academy fits better than the metal one. This one slid right in there, perfect. Even after I mounted the legs on it. So this is what the inside looks like so far. Now the legs I had from a couple old feeders, so I got about 8 of those, so I should be good with legs. If you don't have legs, you can probably go to a fence company and get you an 8-foot section of galvanized fence posts. I think they're like $30 a piece from Home Depot. You might be able to get them cheaper from a fence company. But when this video is all done, I'm gonna post a bunch of links to what I got and the price, and it's gonna be, I know at Bass Pro Shops the metal drum barrel feeder like this is $350. Right now I'm sitting at about $25 for the legs, $40 for the motor on sale, $65, $20 for the funnel from Academy. That's $85, and what else? What am I missing? And the drum I paid $30. So right now I'm at $115 for that feeder, and it's a third of the price if you get them from Bass Pro. So I'll leave the links when I'm all done. Next I'm going to clean up the outside, and I'm going to start painting. Alright, one last thing before I forget. So the Moultrie motors have a plastic adapter that goes on the bottom and the motor spins to. You drill a hole, and obviously it's got nuts and bolts. So it's a little tough to get inside that drum to reach the nut without the bolt coming out of the bottom. So what I did was I laid it on the hood of my work truck, okay? And then what I did was I put the bracket on, put the nuts in, and I had these sockets that have magnets in them. And I made a long extension. I was able to reach in there and slowly turn the nut onto the bolt. Once I got them all on, then I put an extension, a deep socket on there, and I was able to get them on. But doing it by yourself is tough, especially if you put the legs on first. But like I said, I just had these, which have magnets in them, and that was a lot easier. So this is the paint I'm going to go with to start. Camouflage green, Rust-Oleum, I guess it's like a hunter green or a dark green, and a camouflage black. So that's what I'm going to start with right now. Alright, so what I did first was I just did some dark green spots over, looks like, I guess, desert tan. Bad so far. We're lucky we get a little warmer weather today. It's 45 here in nice warm North Carolina. Alright, so all I'm doing now is I'm just finishing up the final. I got a couple pine branches, and I just lightly just go over some of the spots to give me a pattern. And that's it. Sorry. Get it out in the sun. But there you have it. Pretty simple. Probably touch up a couple more spots, but like I said, I'm into this barrel for 115 bucks. If you don't have the legs, it's going to cost you a little more. Probably going to cost you along about, I don't know, almost 200. But you can definitely do it cheaper than buying the big metal drums. And if you really price shop around, you can probably even find better deals. Find some used feeders online for the legs, Facebook Marketplace. But if you definitely shop around, you can definitely do a hell of a lot better than $350 at Bass Pro. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.